Alexander the Great, a name synonymous with conquest, vision, and cultural transformation. Born in 356 BCE in Pella, Macedonia, he inherited his father, King Philip II's ambition to expand the Macedonian Empire. By his early 30s, Alexander had built an empire stretching from Greece across Persia all the way to the Indus Valley, forever altering the regions he touched.
In 327 BCE, after securing Persia, Alexander turned his attention to the Indus Valley, a fertile and strategic region in what is now Pakistan and northern India. These marked the latter stages of his conquest. His campaign included the famous Battle of Hydaspes in 326 BCE, where he faced the force of King Porus. Although victorious, Alexander's respect for Porus Bello led him to reinstate him as a ruler under his new domain.
But Alexander's influence wasn't limited to military conquests. His time in the Indus Valley left a profound mark on urban planning, art, and cultural exchange. Cities were established or revitalized, like Alexandria on the Indus, where Greek architecture met local Indian traditions, creating a cultural fusion that would influence centuries to come.
Through the fusion of Hellenistic and Indian style, the Gandhara art movement was born. Greek realism blending seamlessly with Indian spirituality. This unique fusion not only impacted art, but also philosophy, governance, and trade, connecting the far corners of Alexander's empire.
Now, let's step back in time to the heart of ancient civilizations. Long before Alexander's arrival in the Indus Valley, there was already a rich history of urban planning and architectural brilliance. One of the world's earliest urban civilizations, the Indus Valley Civilization, flourishing between 3300 BCE and 1300 BCE, it predates Alexander the Great by over 1,000 years. Located along the Indus River in what is now Pakistan and northwest India, this civilization is known for its innovative urban planning and architectural advancements.
Cities like Mohenjo-daro, Harappa, and Dholavira emerged, showcasing extraordinary planning. These cities were strategically positioned near fertile floodplains, taking advantage of the river's resources. The urban layout was ahead of its time, with streets following a grid system, intersecting at the right angles, something incredibly advanced for this period.
By the time Alexander invaded the region in 327 BCE, the Indus Valley Civilization had already been established for centuries. Its cities were carefully organized with distinct areas. For example, a fortified citadel for administration and religion, and a lower town dedicated to residential and commercial spaces. As Alexander's influence spread across the ancient world, it began to shape not only the physical landscape but also the ideological framework of the regions he conquered. The cities of the Indus Valley, with their advanced urban systems, found themselves a unique position to merge Western ideas with the existing architectural foundation.
The division of the city into zones, the fortified citadel for administration and religion, and the lower town for residential and commercial life. Echo's Western urban planning principle of zoning for functionality and order, seen in cities like New York or Washington, D.C.
Advanced sanitation systems in the Indus Valley also parallel later Western engineering achievements. Covered drains ran along streets, directing wastewater away from homes. This focus on hygiene and water management became central in the design of modern Western cities like Rome, where public bath and drainage systems were crucial to public health.
Building materials like standardized fire-baked bricks, resistant to moisture and durable, reflect the Western principle of construction standardization used later by the Romans and modern civilization for both functional and aesthetic consistency.
As the influence of Alexander's empire spread, these concepts would not only influence architectural design, but also reshape the future development of civilizations that embraced both Eastern and Western ideologies. But what happens when two cultures so distinct in their ways converge in the realm of architecture? Across continents, architecture was a reflection of each civilization's core values. In ancient Greece, architecture was a celebration of beauty, symmetry, and proportion. The Parthenon, with its iconic columns, symbolizes the Greek pursuit of harmony, balance, and democracy.
Far to the east, the grand ziggurats of Mesopotamia emphasize monumentalism, built to impress both the people and the gods. These type structures symbolize the divine connection between the kings and their gods, showing an entirely different approach to the concept of grandeur.
Meanwhile, Egyptian architecture focused on permanence, with the Great Pyramids standing as testaments to the belief in the afterlife. The stone block structures were built to endure for eternity, reflecting the ancient Egyptians' belief in immortality and divine favor.
As time went on, architecture began to take on a new form, especially in the Islamic world. The legacy of monumental and harmonious design would continue to evolve, blending influences from both East and West, as we now turn to the Delhi Sultanate.
The Delhi Sultanate was not just a political force, it was a cultural catalyst, merging Islamic values with local traditions to create the Indo-Islamic architectural style.
At the heart of this transformation were mosques, such as the Quwwatul Islam in Delhi, constructed using materials from Hindu and Jain temples. Its design emphasized key Islamic principles, directionality towards Mecca through the Qiblah wall and mihrab niche, while integrating pre-Islamic elements.
This era introduced groundbreaking features like the true arch and monumental domes, symbolizing divine unity and the heavens above. The Qutb Minar, a towering minaret, served both as a call to prayer and a symbol of Islamic authority.
Islamic architecture of Sultanate also prioritized balance and spirituality. Tombs like Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq's showcase pointed arch, intricate calligraphy, and symmetrical layouts, reflecting the eternal nature of life and divine order in Islamic teachings.
Beyond places of worship, Sultanate architects applied Islamic principles to urban planning. Fortresses like Tughlaq Kabad emphasized modesty and strategic defense, while advanced water systems like step wells combined functionality with a reverence for natural resources.
The collaboration between Hindu engine artisan and Islamic architects lead to a unique synthesis, where spirituality and cultural integration shape every structure. This hybridization honored Islamic ideals while respecting local traditions.
The Delhi Sultanate's architecture not only defined an era, but also demonstrated how Islamic principles could harmonize with diverse cultures, leaving a timeless legacy of faith, innovation, and unity. Architecture, through the ages, has transcended its function as a mere shelter. It stands as a testament to the values, beliefs, and cultural exchanges that have shaped the world. From the ancient urban designs of the Indus Valley to the grand mosques of the Delhi Sultanate, each structure carries with it the story of the people who built it.
Across time and space, architecture has been a powerful force, connecting the past with the future, shaping the present, and defining the legacy of the cultures across the world.